Today is about the investment fund that we created. It's $50 million, which just got approved, and we're starting to do investments. And I'll tell you what we look for when we're making investments. What kind of businesses we look to invest in, and how we invest, how we make the investments happen. So first of all, I was born in Morocco. I tell you this not because that's a fact. I was born in Morocco. My parents immigrated to Canada.
France.
What's that?
France.
Through France and then to Canada, and I was educated in the U.S. I came to Israel about 14 years ago. I have a PhD in environmental risk management. I have a law degree. I have an MBA. I practiced law before coming to Israel. I was a business lawyer. When I came to Israel, I didn't want to practice law, and I went into software. I became a software person. I'm not a software engineer, but you don't need to, one of the things that I'll talk about later on is that when you're an entrepreneur, you don't need to be, the most knowledgeable person in the company. You need to know the business. So I joined Converse. I joined Converse in 1994, and when it was still early, Verint was part of Converse, and I became the manager of what was called the mobile internet division. So my division sold things like mobile video, mobile advertising, SMS, those kinds of platforms. So I became a software person. I left Converse in 2005. And now it starts the story of what I did since then. I started a company in 2007. I've started many companies because it's something I enjoy doing. My kids always laugh. They don't know which company I'm working with. One day it's this, one day it's what? Yeah, no, I've done some clean tech. I've done companies in clean tech. I've done companies in software. But I'll tell you about one company, which is called Galil Software. It's a company in Nazareth. Today we have more than 90 engineers, 90. We do software development, but we do high margin work. We don't do low-end QA, we don't do low-end development, we do high-end development work. To give you an example, we work with people like ECI, HP, General Electric Healthcare, Voltaire, Ceragon, many of the big companies. And the projects we do are quite sophisticated. So for example, with GE, we're developing software that controls the camera on the CT scan. And all of the projects we do are high margin projects. Why do we do high margin projects? Because first, we have high caliber people working for us. We're able to recruit good people. And when you're doing software services, it's a low margin work. So you want to make, you can focus on low margin or high margin. You know what margin means?
Yeah.
Okay, it means profit.
Shulayim.
Okay? So we focus on the high margin work. Why did I start Galil Software? Because it was a business opportunity. It's not philanthropy. Nothing I do is philanthropy. Everything I do is business, because I like philanthropy. I donate money to philanthropy. But my head works as a business. I can't do things not for profit because I don't know how to do it. I once was asked to manage a nonprofit, and after about 2 weeks, I left because I can't work without targets and things of that sort. In terms of Galil Software, what I can tell you is the following: we now have 12 customers. After a year and a half, after 18 months, the company is profitable. We have a huge market to build in. We hope by the end of this year, by the end of 2010, to be about 180 people. We brought investments of about $2 million from different places. So we have about $2 million invested in the company. When you bring investors, they come in because they want the company to make money and I'll explain to you what that means as we go along, but they want to make money. They put the money in, again, not for philanthropy, but to profit. So that's how the company works. Now, what's really interesting to me is this was a very, in many ways, easy company to start, because there's a market, there's a demand, right? The demand is there. The supply is there because there are great engineers. We recruit people, all of our people are academic engineers. And the question is, why didn't somebody start this company before? Right? So this is, and this comes to how I see things. I mean, we started the investment fund, which is the $50 million investment fund, because we understood that there's a big opportunity for business in the minority sector, the Arab Druze sector in Israel. And that's where we're investing. Our investments are going to be only in the Arab and Druze community. Now, people say, why are you doing that? Why are you investing in the Arab and Druze community? It's a small, the economy is still small, etc. It's not. It's not. There's a lot of people. Just look in this room. All these engineers are here. There's an architect. There's a lawyer. There's a lot of opportunity to do business. The thing that has to happen is that people have to start businesses. And starting a business isn't easy. Once you do it, by the way, you realize it's not so hard. But it becomes something enjoyable. But this is, I think, very important point. There's a lot of skills. There's a lot of capability in the Arab and Jewish community. And as a business person, I'm not doing this for philanthropy. I'm doing this to make money. As a business person, I think I'm going to make a lot of money working, and I hope that the people we invest in will also make a lot of money. If you make money, I'm going to make money, right? But it's for business. And there's a lot of capability and a lot of potential, but people have to start creating businesses, creating opportunities. Okay, so now let me tell you a little bit about the fund.